Holy crap. It keeps on shutting off. Okay. Hope that didn't affect anything. Alright. So I told you. Uncensored. I gotta get a new soda. Today's Sunday. So there were some I tell everybody, always wake up early on a Saturday and Sunday and drive or ride around your neighborhoods. Drive and ride around your neighborhoods. Hit those yard sales in the spring and the summer and the fall. You never know what you're gonna find, right? So go hang out at your local comic shop, do some dollar bin digging. I know I'm early. It's like 3 o'clock here, Eastern Standard Time, New York, Long Island. I think I had this scheduled for 7, but I'm like, I'll do it now. I mean, it's YouTube. The world could watch at any given time. So before I show you some stuff today, see what I just said? The world can watch at any given time. See, that's a fact. So, all you live sellers, you're limiting your audience by going live for a little niche of time. Just sit down like me. Listen, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not getting ad revenues. I don't care about likes and followers and subscribe. I come here to talk to you guys, so to hopefully get into somebody's head, to get them to lead their generation into a new productive way of business and execution and passion for comic books. But just make a video instead of going live and having 2 people or 20 people in a room. Just sit down, make a video. Do what I'm doing, and somebody in the world will find you, and somebody in the world will go to your eBay, just like how they go to my eBay. Link is on the bio, NICKGQ.com, NICKGQ.com. They press the eBay button. They can press the short box button, the eBay button, the TikTok button, whatever. You guys know how to find me. Very easy. You guys know how to contact me. Very easy. Let me show you some stuff. So, got this Iron Man 161. Cool cover, Moon Knight, Iron Man, newsstand, beautiful, beautiful cover. Hannigan and Milgrom did this, right? See, this is the problem too. A lot of the younger guys, a lot of the new generation, they really don't have any idea about artists and art. They just want to get a comic book, scan it with their phone, see what it's worth, and flip it. That's this new generation. But if you actually appreciate art, you see, back in this day, they were artists, real artists, who drew with pencils on paper. They didn't have computer AI assistant robots and copy and paste artificial intelligence bullshit. This is skill. So got that one today, right? Avengers 270. Avengers 270, nice newsstand edition, right? Now, when you go and look up this book, beautiful cover again, Buscema and Miller, right? They do this nice cover, right? When you go to scan this book, let's say on the Key Collector app, it'll say non-key and nothing about this book. But let me educate you. The Masters of Evil are coming to the big screen. This is the 4th Masters of Evil team. Google it. Fact check it. But our friends over at the Key Collector app, they don't say that. They have this as non-key issue. That's fine, because it's up to guys like me, the old school guys, to tell you guys this is the 4th Masters of Evil team. Now, let's be real, because I'm always blunt. Does that mean anything in this modern era? No. Yes, you're going to get the Masters of Evil team, but they're probably going to put the newer 8th and 9th team, because there were like 8 or 9 teams when you guys look that up to educate yourselves of the Masters of Evil. You'll see the many multiple teams that were around during all the years of publication. And probably the Masters of Evil team will be the 7th, 8th, or 9th team, or a culmination of that. I mean, it would be nice to get some of the old school guys in that team too. Let's see what Marvel Entertainment does. But just to let you guys know, see, when I'm digging through the dollar bins, Avengers 270, Basima Miller cover, I grabbed it, nice newsstand edition, nice and clean. It is the 4th Masters of Evil team. That's it. Nothing crazy. Just got this one because it's cool, right? Avengers 300. Now, they did Avengers 300, right? And they made like this new team of Thor and the Black Suit, the Captain America, and the Fantastic Four. And just interesting. Again, Basima cover, you know. Anything crazy? No, nothing crazy. But here's why I grabbed it today. Because we're gonna get the Bucky Barnes leading the new Thunderbolts team in what's coming up. That new Thunderbolts team, right? We're getting a Fantastic Four movie. We're going into Secret Wars. I like this because it's an Inferno. See, if you guys ever read comic books, Inferno is a very interesting story. It's a culmination of stories, Inferno. This is an Inferno tie-in. Read. You'll actually like it. Grab this, right? Heroes Reborn, The Return, right? Yes, this one, the number 1, is a first appearance of a young Celestial, right? But, again, you know who the artist is on these? Salvador LaRocca. I hope you know who that is. So if you're a fan of actual, real M&M covers, not the junk garbage that these manipulators and deceitful sellers put on fake comic books to make you buy them because it has M&M on the cover and they're junk. See, Salvador LaRocca is one of the first artists, second artists, to make the M&M cover in the homage. If you guys look that up, you'll see the Salvador LaRocca M&M cover. A 9/8 go for $1,000, I believe currently, maybe if not a little bit more. I know I sold mine a few years ago. They did the I believe it was oh man, what was it? Was it Iron Man? It was an homage to the M&M cover, Salvador LaRocca M&M variant, and so he's the artist. He did these, right? He had a little different. Now this is back in 1997. Little different signature. This guy had a cool signature on the number 3. Look at this. That's a. If you guys could see that on the bottom, that's a very cool signature. You see that? Like I said, nothing crazy. Just an appreciation for Salvador LaRocca. Excellent artist. Excellent artist. See, all you young guys, you guys don't talk about art. And I'm not saying that I'm old. I'm going to be 45. But I'm just saying, you young guys, you guys don't appreciate art. You guys just want to scan it with your cell phones see its value and try to flip it. And that's okay. That's okay. But you gotta appreciate art. Grab this one again. Nothing special right now. Hawkeye 1. Nothing special. That first solo, it's called Solo of. It's not this issue, but Solo Avengers #1. That's, you guys should go and grab that, because again, I'm not like these technologically skilled, educated, I should say, technologically educated YouTubers that go on their computers and pull up the covers and the variants, and you guys see that. Hey, great job on your shows, guys. Great job. If I had that, it would be cool to bring it right up and you guys could see, but I'm telling you, Solo Avengers #1 has Hawkeye on the cover shooting the arrow. Good comic book to go and chase and grab right now. It introduces a first appearance of a character that is confirmed for the new season of Hawkeye. Get it? I guarantee you the sales are going to tick up on that. Power Man and let me do this one first. Again, another non-appreciated issue. Power Man #49. Now this is from 1977. Power Man #49. So what's so special about this? Well, Power Man teams up with Iron Fist, and this is the last Power Man title, #49, because what came next was Power Man and Iron Fist #50. So that began the whole Power Man and Iron Fist series. So it continued off of the Power Man 1970s series. This is the last issue, titled Power Man #49. See, again, underappreciated. Remember what I spoke about in the last Uncensored. Underappreciated, depreciated book. But it has history. You see that? Power Man and Iron Fist #57. So in 1979, you got the X-Men. Now, in the Power Man and Iron Fist, just cool. I mean, this is just cool. So, again, a Bob Layton cover. If you don't know, see, one of the reasons of this uncensored show is to show some appreciation to issues that are in their, what I call their long box cemetery, the dollar bins. And you could find some great stuff in dollar bins, because it's like everybody cares about first appearances and speculation, and nobody is paying attention to the history of the comic book and the history of the story and the history of actual real artists. So this was a cool one. It starred the X-Men, Power Man and Iron Fist #57. And listen, a lot of these have a little bit of value. It's not just a dollar book. They're not. They're really not. But this is what I mean, that what you guys can potentially find out there in the wild if you just take your time and put the effort in. That's it. Sleeper book, what I'm about to show you right now. Pay attention. Right now, on eBay, you're going to see a lot of auctions starting at 99 cents from people that probably are not aware of what is to come. Agents of Atlas #1. This is the first appearance of the actual Agents of Atlas. The Agents of Atlas team was prototyped in What If #9. It was an orange cover back in the late 70s. The original What If run, not the modern stuff, the original What Ifs. What If #9 did a prototype of the Agents of Atlas team. They then put out this comic book, which is the first appearance of the Agents of Atlas #1 in modern era. Do not sleep on this, because the Agents of Atlas will be in the Shang-Chi 2 movie. And everybody's sleeping on this. Don't sleep on this. Don't throw it away right now. See, that's the big mistake. It's a big mistake, because everybody just wants quick money. Quick! Oh! Let me just sell it. Let me sell it. Quick money. Chill. Chill. See, sometimes investing is the long game. It's not just a quick flip. It's the long game. Just like how everybody, if you watch, everybody right now is dumping their graded Donald Trump Time magazine books. I have one. And they're dumping it, $100, $200. Yes, the 9.8 did sell for $1,100, but see how fast they're dumping it? That man almost got assassinated now twice. He is a modern day legend rock star, ex-president. I hope he wins. If they don't fake this election also. But I guarantee you, like I said, like I called it before the Time magazine even released it, I told you guys that this was going to be the biggest, most sought after collectible Time magazine ever. And when and if that man passes away, do you understand the value and the significance of that cover to people in the United States of America? It doesn't matter if you like the man or not, because you are just a little baby niche in the world of billions of people. And do you see how that man packs out stadiums? Hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people love this man. So chill out. It's a collectible. I don't know why you're dumping it right now. Put that shit under your bed and save it, because in the very future, that's going to be something special. Mark my words. Another cool cover. Green Hornet #8. Now, again, nothing crazy, just a cool cover. Green Hornet #8, Now Comics. Look at how cool, with the car in the background, beautiful artwork, beautiful colors with the orange and the green and the black. Listen, you gotta appreciate art, you know? So, Del Sol did this in 1989. I mean, yeah, you're gonna see it online, sell for $1.50 to $3, okay? Just gotta appreciate art sometimes. This is Green Hornet. And I hope in the near future they do more Green Hornet projects. I really do. Cool thing. Sleeper book. Iron Man 283. This is the third appearance of the War Machine of the War Machine armor. Now, I still believe that I think Tony Stark is still in the War Machine armor, I think. But, Sleeper book. Iron Man 283. I'm telling you. Look at this. Look at this. Wait, I gotta show you this in order. I gotta show you this in order. I don't think I kept this in order. Hold on. Yep, here it is. What? Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna show you some Frank Miller goodness. And listen to me. Let me talk to you for a minute. A lot of people, again, making fun of the now the Sabretooth that Frank Miller put out. They're calling it like it looks like a turkey. It does. But the man is an old man now. Just respect him as a legend. Just respect him. Let him rock. Marvel's gonna print his cover just out of respect to the man. Just let the man live. Let him rock. You don't gotta make fun of covers. Sure, it's not his best artwork. He's an old man now trying. He's just trying. Yes, the Wolverine was not so good. Yes, this new Sabretooth cover, it's not good. But, guys, just remember the man's an old man. He is a legend. So, the first appearance, now again, this is a Zek cover. Zek, right? Zek did Secret Wars 8 and Zek cover, right? Captain America number 269. Found 2 of them today. First appearance of Team America. They're on the motorcycles, right? First appearance, 2 of them. Nice newsstand Zek covers, right? And the Frank Miller number 1. I'm sorry, Bob Layton. The Bob Layton number 1. And the Frank Miller number 3. Team America. No one talks about these anymore. Just cool. Bob Layton, icon. Frank Miller, legend. Team America, first appearance, and the solo issues. This is what I mean. Underappreciated, depreciated books. This is what I was talking about. Nomad 1. He's coming. He's coming. Nomad 1. There are newsstands in the wild. This is a direct edition. Newsstands have the barcode. You guys should know that by now. Journos, that nice young man, Journos Comics, he did a whole show about newsstands and direct editions. Is it hype? Sometimes, yes, sometimes. Is it hype? Yes. But you guys see, depending on the book, it is a fact that the newsstands would get more value. Spawn 1, Amazing Spider-Man 300, Spider-Man 252. Yes, newsstands generally do get a more higher selling price than a direct edition. That is just a black and white documented fact with proof of multiple sales throughout the years. But when you compare equal grades, it has to be equal. You have to compare it equal to equal. 9.4 to 9.4, 9.6 to 9.6, 9.8 to 9.8. Another cool book that is a sleeper. It is a DC Infinity 26. What's so special about that, guys? Todd McFarlane. Sleeper. No one talks about this. People love the Todd McFarlane DC Batman books. I love them. Beautiful. Remember with the orange covers. But no, you never hear somebody talking about Infinity number 26 Todd McFarlane cover. And there it was in its coffin of dollar bin death. But McFarlane cover. So, and let me, something else. Here we go. Because the shark reminded me of Brute Force number 1. And this is a newsstand edition. Where it's like the animals. The animals come to now save the earth, brute force. You just gotta love it. You gotta. I mean, come on. This is 80s goodness. This is 80s goodness. Wasting away. As a matter of fact, wasn't it just not long ago that they were specking on this book and this book shot up? What happened to that spec? You see what I mean? Like they'll spec it, they'll talk about it. It'll sell. Wasn't this book yielding $20 on average? I know I'm not wrong. I remember seeing that. But do you see what I mean? And now it lays wastelands in a dollar bin. Newsstand edition. You see what I mean, guys? I'm just proving a point to you. Let's say it all together. Devalued appreciation. Undervalued appreciation. Depreciation. You see that? Devil Dinosaur number 3. 1978. 1978. Laying wasteland in a dollar box. Do you see what I mean? Devil Dinosaur number 3. This is sad. This is sad. So we had to go to the cemetery of the dollar bins today, and we had to save his life. Devil Dinosaur number 3. Do you see what I mean? 1978, laying wasteland in a dollar bin. Forgotten about. Underappreciated. Giant-sized Spider-Man and Masters of Kung Fu, giant-size number 2. Are you kidding me? In a dollar bin? Are you kidding me? You got Master of Kung Fu fighting Spider-Man on a cover. Giant size number 2, 68 big pages. And you get the Avengers and the Hulk laying wasteland in a dollar bin. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Look at this. This is great. I will fuck up his name. But Bill is a great artist. Okay? Bill is a great artist. You guys know that one of his most famous covers is the Wolverine Nabisco, the Ghost book. I have 2 here. 2 of them. If anybody's interested, they will be $2,000 each. They are raw. But hit me up. Look at the art. Look at the art of Bill. Again, say it with me. Underappreciated, depreciated book. This is a sad. Dollar bins. Are you kidding me? This artist is a legend. Look at this art. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Bill, look at that. You guys know who that is. I always mess his last name up. I mess his last name up. Total Eclipse Book 3. Stray Toasters. These are Epic Comics. Epic Comics from Bill. Do you see what I mean, though? Underappreciated, depreciated books. You can't touch this man's art. This man's artistic style. Oh my goodness, you don't get stuff like that anymore. You don't get art like that anymore. Look at this. Look at this. I would say that this is maybe a 9.4. Maybe if you press this book, you got a chance at a 9.8. Elementals #1 in its coffin in a dollar bin. Are you kidding me? Elementals #1? Now, you guys could look this book up. 92, 94, 96, 98. This is history. Elementals #1. I saved its life. Saved its life. As a matter of fact, that is an all-white cover. And this cover is clean. This cover is clean. You know what? I don't do this a lot anymore. I'm kind of borderline against it. But I might just press and grade this book for shits and giggles. PSA, I got something coming to you. Marvel Premiere, another one, sleeper. You got a Falcon Captain America 4 now movie coming. I guarantee you this one's gonna start to pull up. This one's gonna start to pull up. Marvel Premiere #49, The Falcon, 1979. Today I saved its life from the dollar bin. Right? Nice new newsstand. 1979 Marvel Premiere, the first solo Falcon story. He was chilling with Captain America. They were doing the Captain America and Falcon run in Captain America for a while. And then Marvel Premiere 49. Let's give them a solo story. Well, there's your Captain America now. Give this book some respect. Give this book some respect. I remember back in the day, this book had respect. This book had sales. You guys could look that up. Unfortunately, not anymore. Come on, market. Another. This book, this was just cool to me. This was cool. Thor #193. Thor 193. He's battling the Silver Surfer. Why would I find this in a dollar bin dying to the wastelands hidden, instead of up on that comic shop's wall teaching history? Now, I'm not saying that this is hundreds of dollars. No. In this condition, it's about a $10 book. In this condition, right? But hear me out. There's nothing wrong with putting a $15, $10, $20 book on your wall and just show off something cool. This is history. Thor versus Silver Surfer. Now, you got Silver Surfer #4, iconic, legendary artwork that everybody homages. But because that gets a lot of money, that's given respect and put up on a wall. So why not this? This is Thor #193. See what I mean, guys? Perception. Undervalued appreciation, depreciation of comic book history. You see what I mean? Look at this. You guys are not going to believe, though, what was behind this book. This is a key issue. This is a key. Thor #225. The first appearance of Firelord. Now, guys, I don't know if this was a fuck up, or I just think that these comic shops, this is what I think it is. I think that these comic shops and these shops, they're owned by older people, right? That hire younger help to go through collections, and they trust their help to scan things or price things or whatever. Or maybe this was a setup that I infiltrated. I don't know. And I'll say that real. Look, this is an uncensored episode right now. There are a lot of comic shops that I know of that'll price things and put things places and set up sales, have their buddies come in, because, yeah, you're on camera at some of these shops, have their buddies come in, they'll ring up certain prices, and then their buddy goes home with a bunch of great books, and they probably flip them on eBay, and their owners are getting the dupe. But are the owners really getting the dupe? No, because the owners are entrusting these people to sell or consign sale from their shops. So, but today, this is what and I got to tell you, this is a fine condition. It does have color breaking spine ticks. It does have creases, but comparable sales every day on a book like this yields up to $40 max. So, I mean, this is Fire Lord. You see what I mean? Cool book that I found. Atlas Comics #1. Do you guys remember when a few years ago there was speculation again, Atlas Comics was going to make all these movies? Do you remember that? Because I remember that rumor. Do you remember that rumor? And all the Atlas #1s took off. I remember it because I sold them all on eBay. I remember it. I remember it very well. And they all took off, and everybody was chasing down all these #1s. But today, when I see a Hands of the Dragon #1, I grab it. Again, laying in the wastelands of the dollar bin coffin. Atlas #1, Hands of the Dragon. Hell yeah, I grab that. Sleeper book. Sleeper book. Now, if you do go on all those apps, Hip Comic, Key Collector, whatever it is, and you know, still to this day, I never used cover price. I never. I hear good things about it, honestly, but how many apps am I really gonna use? You know what I mean? Like it's a lot, man. It's a lot of competition, a lot of. I mean, there's only so many, you know. But sleeper book. If you're a boxing fan, you love this book. This book gets good sales, and once again, explain to me why I find it in a dollar bin. Is it a setup? Was it a setup at that store? I don't know. I'm not going to name names, but was it? I don't know. But I intercepted something this morning. Marvel 2-in-1 Annual The Thing #7, and it's a newsstand. Now, this book in its condition, and this book is a very fine. This book is a very fine, near mint minus condition. If this book is pressed, I believe that it has legs to be a low 9, not maybe a 9, under a 9.4. Yeah, under a 9.4. But again, boxing cover. I remember this was a very sought after comic book back in the day. And when I say back in the day, maybe like 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, that Marvel 2-in-1 Annual Thing #7 boxing cover. Great cover. Great cover with the champion. You got all the characters in the back. You got the Thing with the boxing gloves and the boxing. This is cool art. This is cool art. But you see what I mean? Undervalued appreciation, depreciation, laying in the wastelands of a dollar bin. Here's a cool set. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man 22 and 23. Guys, this is 1978. 1978. There's a nice little set right there. Newsstand, 1978, fresh. Undervalued appreciation of very, very, very cool art. You know, this is when Spider-Man was on television. They called it the TV sensation. Cockrum, man. Cockrum. Cockrum art. Look at that. Just cool. Just cool. Another one. Another one that this had to be a fuck up, because Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 27. The first time Frank Miller drew the Daredevil. You kidding me right now? You kidding me? You see this? You gotta take your time. Gotta take your time and go through things slowly. Nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. And you see this now? This book is a near mint minus. Okay? A near mint minus. This book you could get at least, what, a minimum of $20 for? I've seen it go for $30. But do you see what look what's coming up next. Rest in peace, Neil Adams. Tomahawk 117. Tomahawk 117. Look at that. Neil Adams. Rest in peace, man. I saved this. I saved this from the dollar bin today. Look at this, man. Oh boy. This wasn't in a dollar bin, but this came from a yard sale. Craven's Last Hunts. I spoke about these. Listen, yeah, you're gonna get a very weird movie again from Sony. You're gonna get a weird movie. I'm telling you this. You're gonna get some anti-hero, weird Craven type thing with the Rhino. It's not gonna be what you guys are used to. It's not at all. Don't expect it to be. It's not. But I wish this would have been a storyline, or I wish that the other Amazing Spider-Man run would have been the storyline, but unfortunately not. But Craven's Last Hunt never disappoints, and they are newsstand editions. Very, very nice, high grade, beautiful near mint copies. They are here. White Tiger is coming to Daredevil. So don't sleep on the White Tiger. They were sleeping on the White Tiger. Spectacular Spider-Man number 10, 1977, where he's fighting that White Tiger. I'm telling you, gotta take your time. Do you guys remember on iHeartRadio when I was talking about bondage covers? You know, bondage covers get a lot of good money. You got Golden Age, Silver Age, even these. Spider-Woman number 4. Bondage cover. Cockrum. How many Cockrum books have I showed you today? You had the Moon Knight. You see what I mean? And once again, he comes with a Spider-Woman bondage cover. I talked about bondage covers early on one of my iHeartRadio episodes. You see? Bondage covers. Sleeper book. Fantastic Four number 278. This is the origin of Dr. Doom. And nice newsstand edition. The origin of Dr. Doom. Who's getting hot, ladies and gentlemen? Dr. Doom. So there's a nice origin story. And last but not least, you just gotta appreciate this set. Another set that is underappreciated and becoming depreciated is the Machine Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, with the awesome transformation of the face from cover 1, 2, 3, and then 4. That progression of this 1 in 4 limited edition series is always cool. I mean, if you're a collector, you gotta have this in your collection. You just have to. This is just really, I will use the word iconic artwork. The progression of the face of the Machine Man on those 4 covers. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. You know, listen, like I always say, a comic book or any collectible or anything in this world is always worth the price someone is willing to pay for it. Yes, sales history does not lie, but also always remember too that there were different times and economic times during that course of history. So really scroll and dig deep in the last 85 sales that other apps and applications try to tell you is the average selling price, or they use the word FMV or GPA. But let's really think about the term fair market value. It's an average based on average sales. Keep in mind though, we're in a different economy. We're in a different world. So you guys could always just, anybody, the power is in the palm of your hands. I'll keep saying that. Get your phones, go to eBay. You could click the last sold price on anything, and you'll see the last sold price, not what people are listing things for, the last sold price. Hit that button, and it'll come up all in green numbers, and you could get an idea of what these things are selling for currently in the market, and then gauge accordingly. But I wanted to share this with you today, Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Tomorrow is the eBay auctions preview show. As always, tonight I load up a bunch of new auctions for the week, starting at 99 cents plus shipping. Shipping is always combined, so please don't pay immediately. Let all the auctions end. An invoice will be sent to you when it is done with a combined shipping fee. Then please pay, and it ships right out the next morning. With that said, I'll always end an uncensored video saying the truth. A collectible, no matter what it is, anything in this world, is only the price someone is willing to pay for it. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.